I think I'll be alright. I think I will be alright.
Yeah, it was ugly anyway.
Oh, it was ugly anyway? Damn. Fucked up. Let me send this fucking invite.
Your husband gonna snatch your wig off.
Oh, that's what they said too.
They said he gonna knock your head between the washer and dryer.
Oh yeah, niggas always saying that stupid shit. Who did that happen to? That obviously had to happen to somebody if I don't always say that shit. I don't know who the fuck that shit happened to.
They was like, don't you do that, your husband in the next room. These people crazy.
Damn, we have a voice, bro. I don't even know when I can come. Shit. I don't even know if I'm gonna come next weekend. Yeah, your blunt way better than mine. I don't like this one, but I just need it. I don't want to be in that event right now. I say I don't care.
We don't know.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New England Patriots. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. On 1st and 10, Herbert gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to let.
What's wrong with that one? I could have sworn I just went to my fucking rosters and the shit was right. Then I go up here, the shit fucking wrong. What is wrong with this fucking game? Oh, nah, that shit was wrong. I remember seeing it now. Man. That nigga got a 2 speed upgrade. That is crazy. That nigga 31 years old. Shit, what's up? What you thinking, man? You think I should drink some Henny? My bottle kind of lacking, ain't it?
Plays like that. And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
On first down, it's Herbert. And right side, Henry's got it. And he's got some space here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. He got 29 yards that time. Pretty good start there on plays 1 and 2.
And not discriminating at all, is he? Make sure he's spreading it around on the first 2 throws of the game. 2 different parts of the field as well.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 at the 19. Here's Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. We'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. I'll give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play.
It's 3rd down.
Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
To Saquon Barkley.
A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Again, Herbert. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is, when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And finally taken down to the 25-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Again at the 25-yard line.
Sony Michel, his first carry, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The tackle by...
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
All right, Brad, I know where they're really going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he will have a Patriots first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He has a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down, and he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. Play fake. Mayfield. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Working out of the gun, Mayfield looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. This one caught by Davis. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
This game's blowing me already.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
throw from Mayfield. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Allen's got it over the middle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards that time. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Man open, it's Goodwin. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
The tackle made at the
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 29. 7 yards there and a first down.
7. First down, Chargers.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
Brings up.
So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big triple.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Returnable here for Davis. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33.
33-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
I don't start with this shit, man. This shit's stupid.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. A first down run from Barkley, pretty well defended. Give him 3 yards on the play.
He was tackled at the 20.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it.
And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
His
defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back at the back 7, phenomenal.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They're going with Chubb. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And they'll The 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
Dog ain't jumping on you. Okay. She's scared of you. See what?
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken.
A gain of 8.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. One play has them up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Open man is Galladay, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And there is a flag as he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. But who's this going to be against?
Vanilla.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Mayfield. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. They set up the screen to Chubb. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire deep for Ratley. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking for Isaiah McKenzie that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
I'm too good for the shit to play me like this, yo. This shit stay playing me, yo. Like, what the fuck?
Mayfield with it once more. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Again, it's Barkley. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Exactly. What my quarterback is.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Shaquille Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack.
It's 2nd down.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Deep ball for Goodwin. And the throw there going to be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
57-yard attempt.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Mayfield down.
Yeah, on that.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one good for 26 and a first down. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Got him in on the right sideline. It's McKenzie. 16 yards, a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Game's stupid. No, I can't pass.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Chubb on the counter. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's an excellent stop right there here in this tie game. They're doing their best to hold the fort and at least force a field goal attempt.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They run it again with Chubb. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Patriots have moved out in front.
Got him at 2-yard line.
They decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Chargers.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
Stop. A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Chargers.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Working with a 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert gets this out to Saquon Barkley. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
1-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow. And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Oh,
17-17 the score. All even to this point as it kicks away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, why you glad they like those over there?
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's a leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them inbounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
2nd and 7.
Don't worry about it.
Now Mayfield. Escaping the pressure, and he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
The Patriots send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Charger drive about to get going. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that.
2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Herbert. Going deep here for Allen. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Boy, Charles, what a critical call in a tie game late.
You want to have the tight coverage. You don't want to cause the penalty. Pass interference in this case, remember, it's a yardage foul in the NFL, a spot foul where it occurs.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Oh, that heart has to be pounding inside the chest of Joey Sly. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Oh, a quarterback sneak on 2nd down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Oh, that heart has to be pounding inside the chest of Joey Sly. This from 55 yards out.
I missed that shit.
Will not get there. Toss to the left anyway.
You ain't hitting it. I mean, 55 maybe.
Teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield.
Why would he make that tackle?
Wins the game
On a
because they were
fucking
used to
cover
just
four
going
drop.
downfield.
I hate man. I just hate it.
To win a game. Still having to make
Cover
that
four drop.
transition.
Everybody supposed to be dropping.
Let's
He's
face it
gonna make
now.
the tackle.
The ones who are
Behind
doing
the line
it
of
best
scrimmage.
know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a
Niggas
field
suck.
goal
They run
and
the
give the
same
other team a
bullshit.
chance.
And as we said, they control their own destiny now. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line.
I'm getting frustrated. Come on, yo, can we run the same play back to back to back to back to back? Didn't read the rules. Fucking lose this game, nigga didn't read the rules. You can't even run shit back to back to back to back to back. Let me do that shit. Everybody gonna be on my ass. Like, niggas done suspended me from the Super Bowl for bullshit. Niggas, this shit is trash. Again, you better send that motherfucker back there.
First throw in overtime for Herbert. And Allen's got it. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Oh.
A huge play there in overtime. 47 yards.
Chargers.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Barkley. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
And it's
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert. Out of the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
A bit of extra pressure now for this one on Joey Sly. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. And this one is right through. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. If the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Nah, I might lose. I'm not rolling on the movie anyway. Just gonna have it work out. Say it again.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you.
Oh, he won.
Nice man, complete. And he's in the end zone.
Swag is a bitch. My night open. Damn, man. I fucking suck.